Hello, I'm John Cozz, coffee roaster. I also just enjoy cooking a little bit. Through most of 2020, I spent my time watching YouTube videos, more specifically a man named George Motz. George Motz is a proclaimed hamburger historian. He travels the whole country doing one of these, looking for different regional hamburgers and what makes them special. Then he goes on his YouTube channel and he recreates them for you in his kitchen. It's really cool. The other day, he made a burger. He put brown sugar in the beef. And personally, I love putting a little bit of brown sugar, a little bit of coffee in my chili. So I thought to myself, I says, hey, what if I did that with a burger? And I made my own burger show.
George, if you're watching this, I think we'd make really good friends. My girlfriend thinks I'm a little bit obsessed with you, but I just really appreciate your love for the preservation of American history through food. And we both have pretty crazy hair.
Cozz coffee is unique coffee for unique people.
What makes up a traditional hamburger? First, you got your bun, you got your patty, you got your cheese, you got your toppings, and then you got the crown. And it all comes together to create a delicious hamburger. So I says, how do I make coffee a factor in all that? So I came up with the light and sweet coffee burger. Alright, so first we're going to start off with a little onion caramelization to give it a little bit of that sweet from the light and sweet. So you're going to want a nice pile of onions like that. And then you're going to bring it into a pot, a little bit of butter, low heat. This is going to cook for like 2 hours. We're going to pour some buttermilk in halfway through. Gives it a nice little tang. I figured that would be the light part. Then some cayenne pepper, a lot of cayenne pepper to counter some of that yogurty tang from the buttermilk. Let it sweat for a while. About an hour in, pour some brown sugar in to get it really sweet, and then just let those go. Okay, so now for the burger. So we're going to start with a little cinnamon, a little cayenne pepper, then some paprika. Then we're going to add a lot of cumin. I really like this cumin stuff. Next up, some garlic powder, a little bit of onion powder, some oregano, because I'm Italian, you know. Then the coffee, obviously. I make sure it's espresso ground coffee. I think a little darker roast might be better for this function. And then the brown sugar, which is what started this whole idea. And blend it all together. How could I forget old reliable pepper and salt, or salt and pepper, whatever you want to call them. So now we got to mold the burgers. My grandma gave me this burger mold thing. You put the meat in, goes like that. I weighed out these burgers to 4 ounces. Look at that, it's got a bison on it. And then I put them in some wax paper and flatten them out to get really nice, like smash burger texture. You know, with the thin edge, it really crisps up with a little fat in the middle. You got a lot of things going on. Now let's talk cheese. I don't got much to say about this. I found this espresso cheese at my local ShopRite. And it's pretty good. Got the job done. Alright, so now let's talk bacon. We're gonna cook this real slow to render out the fat. Remember in 2010 when everyone was obsessed with bacon? What the hell was that? Alright, so now, like most special sauces, this is gonna start with mayonnaise and Worcestershire. I'm just gonna say this now. The whole fucking Worcestershire, like mispronouncing it thing, it's not really that funny. It hasn't been funny for a long time. It's a tired bit. So everyone on YouTube, stop doing it. Thanks. Okay, so now I'm gonna add some stovetop espresso I made. I let it cool down. Now I'm dicing up this bacon. Kind of gonna give it a little pickle mimic. You know, like special sauce usually has the pickle in it. Gives it a nice little crunch, and the coffee makes it a little more runny. Oh my god, look at that. It's delicious. Alright, let's get back to the onions. So you're kind of looking for this consistency. They all sort of move together. They're nice and sticky now. They're one big unit. Up until this point, we've discussed cheese, we've discussed toppings, we've discussed sauce, and we've discussed the patty. What we haven't talked about is the bun. Am I gonna do coffee cake? No. Am I gonna put coffee into the bun? No. What I got here And I don't have it padded to reveal it, but more so because I'm using glazed donuts. And I wanted to get some of that sugar off of them before eating. So here we are. Please use a serrated knife if for some reason you decide you want to make this, and cut them. Because that bacon fat we rendered, we're going to fry them on that. That's going to be so good. Alright, so we're going to toast these up on that bacon fat we rendered out before, and it's going to get nice and perfect. And yeah, look at that. I don't know why I was using a knife instead of a spatula, but we're going to throw these burgers on and really just let them cook on one side and get them nice and crispy, and it's going to be delicious. Alright, let's assemble. And there it is, the light and sweet coffee burger. Now, would I ever eat this thing? Fuck no, it looks gross. Just kidding. I'm going to my friend Ed and Alice's house. They run a food blog called You Don't Know Jersey. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo, gonna bring the burgers. Oh my god, it's recycling day.
Oh my god.
Oh. I feel like I see a donut, and then there is a lot of
Are you gonna film first or? Here. 2 burgers, onions. Oh wow.
I feel like I'm getting a lot of donut, but I can tell that there's a lot of different stuff in the meat.
Special sauce, that's what I'm trying to figure out. There is special sauce on there.
I've never had a burger donut, have you?
No.
This is really good.
I'm devouring it.
There's
Educated guesses.
coffee in there somewhere.
Wow. I'm trying to determine the taste.
It's funny, I sort of initially smelled coffee, but I thought, no. That can't be right.
That's part of the special sauce I'm imagining this.
It's in every part of it.
Is it every part?